time to first see if I upload the first rebuild, the last part of the rebuild, and if I did, then I'm gonna go ahead and not upload it again. That's my Twitch dashboard. Work with me, yay! I'm one of the only people that make your horrible game seem fun. Wait. Yeah, I'm already tired of that video. Boring. Give it 1 out of 10 stars. Huh. Huh. I'd actually like to know about that creepypasta more. The one, like, for some reason, Gold's, not Gold, or that one kick, the rival in Heart Gold, like, the rival in every Pokemon game for Gen 2, why he has his mouth completely gone and he doesn't speak. Okay, so yep, it has been uploaded to my channel, so I am safe. Quobo Oscar. Quover, makes sense. He makes sense. Huh. That's the first time I haven't seen Welch on there. Bush makes sense. Bosa, come on. How's he still playing? He's like 100. Just go out there and have fun. Hello.
You in speech?
I didn't know I had speech.
Today's Thursday.
finally, the YouTuber I watch about Friday Night Funkin' Mods has made something about the new lullaby.
Of the initial mod's release. Unfortunately, this week there was drama within the dev team that became public, and a lot of people have decided they no longer want to work on or associate with the mod. Multiple builds in varying levels of completion began circulating just 10 days before the planned release. Normally, I'm morally opposed to covering leaked content as it tends to be released under malicious circumstances, but this is different. This is a team of people putting their hands up and simply saying, I'm done. So, with all the respect in the world, I'd like to cover their hard work today. Here's 10 things about Funkin' Lullaby version 2. Let's get into it. The first thing players will note when booting up the leaked build is a gore warning, which offers the player the chance to opt out of violent scenes. This, of course, is a ruse, as selecting it plays a laughing sound and closes the mod. Gotcha. The next major difference is the updated start menu logo featuring Hypno and Missing Note, and the slowly panning background of a forest. The main menu has received a bit of an upgrade, with line art of the characters and opponents in this mod, and a slowly moving, dark, glitchy, grainy background as opposed to the original black. There's also the addition of the Pokédex, which features classic Pokemon-styled entries of the mod's opponents after they've been faced. There's also a pretty unique credits section where developers of the mod are not only attributed to their part of the production, but also get to write a small quote paragraph about their time working on the project. There are several changes to the original Hypno Week. The pendulum mechanic has returned, but now there's a visual indicator if the button is being pressed on time, a green stylized checkmark when pressed, and a red swirl when missed. Unfortunately, dialogue has been cut from this build, so we can infer that the story is the same from the initial mod. Boyfriend has gone missing, and it's up to girlfriend to locate her missing man. It becomes apparent that things are much more sinister than initially thought when Hypno approaches girlfriend and attempts to hypnotize her with a lullaby. With the sheer power of mental focus into which he steps on the gas in terms of psychic power and separates his body and head. Both Safety Lullaby and Left Unchecked have been remastered, and a third song has been added to the main week, Lost Cause. In Lost Cause, girlfriend is dragged to Hypno's lair, where she finds boyfriend a bit worse for wear in the brain department and attempts to snap him out of hypnosis by singing the motifs of Pico and MILF from the base game, before being interrupted by Hypno's third and final form. A writhing mass of exposed organs and bones, and placed on top like a cherry on a sundae is Hypno's body. At the end of this gauntlet of a song, Hypno's head detaches itself from its body and flies at girlfriend for one last jump scare, presumably killing the Pokemon. Just like in Left Unchecked, Hypno's hand is held up during the song as if they're holding the pendulum, but likely don't due to the jitteriness of their animations. Completing songs now rewards the player with currency, which they can use to buy items that unlock more songs. The free play menu now acts as the mod's shop. The items in question relate to the creepypasta the song is based on. The guy who offers you the game before Monochrome in version 1 comes back, but as a shopkeeper, rendered in 3D and kept in the shadows for an eerie effect. He's not very polite and directly insults the player pretty frequently. The only free item in the shop is the cartridge for Pokemon Silver, and the shopkeeper will say, "Oh, now you want it? Make up your mind, you freak," implying it was once offered to you for free like in the previous version. Shopkeeper will also occasionally say, "Nobody's gonna come help you once you see me in different circumstances," perhaps alluding to a future face-off, although he does tell the player he doesn't rap. He'll also occasionally say, "No, you can't drink from my head. I know you see the handle, but I'm not a mug," likely referencing Cuphead. The next story mode cartridge is Lost Silver. We know that Monochrome was the only song from the past in the original Funkin' Lullaby, but now there's 2 other songs that feature stories from Generation 2 Pokemon. The first song of the week is called Frostbite, a track based on the creepypasta Snow on Mount Silver. Snow on Mount Silver tells the story of a young man whose brother was driven insane by their cursed copy of Pokemon Silver. The game starts up on Mount Silver with a trainer named Blake, trudging through heavy falling snow. Despite attempts to leave, the game forces the player to continue up the mountain, as their party of Pokemon succumb to frostbite one by one. Eventually, the player is apprehended by Celebi, who uses Perish Song and makes him black out. When the character comes to, they're missing an eye, a leg, and an arm. They find themselves inside Mount Silver and slowly hobble their way to Red to initiate a fight. Red's Pokemon one by one can only struggle, then die from exposure. Red's final Pokemon is Pikachu, who uses Pain Split to take Blake's final Pokemon Typhlosion down with it. Funkin' Lullaby uses this story as inspiration for mechanics in the song. Blake, referred to as Gold in-game, has a cold meter that when filled results in an instant game over. They must use Typhlosion's fire to keep them warm, but overuse causes the Pokemon to die and unable to heat up their trainer. The cold level also affects the amount of health drain done by Red. In the latter half of the song, Red sends out Frostbitten Pikachu and takes on a frostbitten form himself, despite in the story doing that after Typhlosion dies. Pikachu can now bite itself to damage Gold due to the aforementioned Pain Split. Regardless of winning, Gold still dies, likely leading to the events of Monochrome. Also, the visceral sounds heard at the end of this song are actually an unimplemented cutscene of Freakachu bursting out of Gold's chest. Holy crap.
It's me, Pete Davidson, here to tell you about...
my mom wants me. I'm back.
The next song in the Lost Silver week is Insomnia, a track against a faceless Silver and his sleeping Feraligatr. This track is based on a hidden route of a Pokemon Lost Silver fan game, where the player finds Silver and his Feraligatr, which immediately falls asleep in its first turn of combat and is instantly killed. Calling it a fan game is a bit misleading, however, as it's actually written by the original author of Lost Silver, who I would credit, but the story was submitted anonymously. In Funk and Lullaby, the mechanic of Insomnia is that the player must keep their accuracy above 90% or wake up the Feraligatr, resulting in an instant game over. Much like our opponent in Monochrome, Silver doesn't have a typical idle animation. He just stands there with a bit of lion boil for the creepy effect. Oh yeah, speaking of Monochrome, Monochrome returns as the final song of the Lost Silver week, practically untouched from its initial version, but it's extended, giving the song double the runtime. In the second half of the now extended track, Gold's head detaches from his body, just like how he was just ahead near the end of Lost Silver, and now utilizes the unknowns to spell out no more. The song name at the top now jumbles the word monochrome for the remainder of the track. The mechanics like the distracting jump scare and having to translate the unknowns is still present. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but in the second half, letters can be small and pressed together, making it more difficult to translate in time. The third and final week of the mod is Missing No, which the player can unlock by pressing 7 on the main menu. Unfortunately for me, in the build that I have, it unlocked literally everything, which is likely just a way for developers to test out features before the release, which makes me think that the method of unlocking Missing No naturally just wasn't implemented yet. Selecting the glitchy cartridge doesn't just drop the player into the track, but actually sends them into the overworld of Pokemon Blue. The player finds himself in Cinnabar Island and can walk around as boyfriend. Unfortunately, nothing can be interacted with except for the glitchy part of the eastern shore. The closer the player gets to the spot, the more the game seems to bug out, and stepping into it brings us to the newly remastered Missing No song. This is a reference to the final step of getting Missing No, where the player has to immediately fly from the Old Man tutorial to Cinnabar and surf up and down the eastern shore. Missing No still glitches the hit bar by moving the arrows around and switching the scroll direction, but never puts the arrows out of order. After Missing No, we're brought to probably the most anticipated song in the mod, Brimstone. Brimstone is based on the Buried Alive creepypasta, in which the writer claims that a Buryman script exists, which was the original boss for Lavender Town Tower before Marowak. This boss was designed to be unbeatable, using a Gengar, Muck, and then 2 white hands as its Pokemon. Upon defeat, the player would be buried with the creature, as it states, finally, fresh meat. In Funk and Lullaby, the player seems to be in combat, just like the creepypasta, with the stage being introduced like combat, and a health bar and hit bar that reflects the Pokemon games. The scenery indicates that this stage takes place in Lavender Tower, just like the creepypasta. Initially, it's just a rap battle between Buried and Boyfriend before Buried sends out his first Pokemon, Gengar. Gengar then sings the motif of trainer battles from Gen 1, and Boyfriend throws a strange, glitchy-looking Pokeball. After a few moments, Missing No bursts out and teams up with Boyfriend in true Pokemon battle fashion. This is the first time in Funk and Lullaby that an opponent becomes an ally. Both Pokemon slide off screen, and the scene becomes green briefly, just like the look of classic Game Boy screens, before Muck joins the fray. The mechanic with Muck is that the screen can occasionally become obscured by sludge, making it difficult to see oncoming notes. White Hand then phases into the scene next to Muck to observe, and eventually takes over the scene by becoming Girlfriend in an attempt to unsettle Boyfriend. This obviously isn't Girlfriend, but just White Hand using Transform, but White Hand likely knows what she looks like because it can be seen briefly in the background during the first week. The story mode art used to represent the weeks are actual cartridges for Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon games, Pokemon Yellow, Silver, and Blue. Pokemon Yellow was chosen likely because Hypno's color scheme is yellow and white, Silver because the week is based on Lost Silver and Snowing on Mount Silver, and Pokemon Blue was chosen for the final cartridge because the Buryman script apparently only works on Pokemon Blue. In place of the Nintendo logo, the word is Bim Bembo, narrowly avoiding a visit from the company's legal team. The free play song Bygone Purpose gives us a window into the events that made Hypno into what he is in the main story. This concept originally started as some art tweeted by BandBuds shortly after the release of Funk and Lullaby version 1, featuring a smaller Hypno looking off the end of a bridge and a crowd of people laughing, saying she jumped. The next image is a much larger Hypno looking over the same bridge, only much older, and in a stance that almost conveys sadness had he not been so intimidating. These two scenes are the basis of Bygone Purpose, with the first half of the song being a young Hypno singing lamentingly over the side of the bridge, thinking about their lost trainer who in the game files is named Alexis. After a small flashback, we're treated to the second half of Bygone Purpose that features Alexis singing to the now grown Hypno before passing on to the other side. Hypno seems oblivious to her presence. Strangely enough, the mechanic of the song is that the notes seem to move at different speeds, which can easily make you trip up. Now you're probably thinking, oh, it's Fact 10, he hasn't even delved into the meat of it, and you'd be right. There's so much to unpack with this mod that I have to split the facts down the middle like a grilled cheese and make a second video. It is just around the corner, like literally my next video, so hit that sub button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Alright, thanks for watching. Until next time.
Okay, well, now wait for the next video to see what else has happened. The funniest thing is, this is the first time I've gone undefeated in the playoffs. Not playoffs, the stupid thing. Preseason.
I had a lot of fun making the last video, but more importantly, I realized just how many terrible games there are on the App Store. Apple likes to pretend it's all just these like super polished, high quality games on the App Store, but if you just look slightly below surface level, it's just all garbage. It's all the strangest games you've ever heard of, these like ridiculous knockoffs, and that's where I want to start today. Let's just search a popular franchise and see how many knockoffs come up for it. Let's try Grand Theft Auto. Okay, first off, we have all of the actual Grand Theft Auto games first on the list, as you would expect. And then we get down to the games that want you to think they're Grand Theft Auto, like Real Gangster Mafia Vice Town, Open World Gangster Game, Gangster Town 2. Geez, there are so many. There's like hundreds of these. A grand, tough guy in Miami? What makes him so grand? The tough guy is grand? I love that he has security written on his back. Security for who? He starts fights with people, and then he becomes security for himself. He's like, I gotta protect myself. These psychos are trying to hurt me. Why is he standing like that? That's a tough guy stance if I ever saw one. Don't mess with these kids. Look around and you'll find out why. This app includes Crime Simulator, beautiful Miami crime-style landscape. I've always wanted to visit Miami for their beautiful crime-style landscape. Interesting rap hip-hop music. You can tell whoever made this game just has like no real-life ties to like any of this culture. They're like, the rap and hip-hop music is very interesting. Download a Grand Tough Guy in Miami for free and win the mafia war between gangster bands. Bam! Back the fuck up, Tony. You know these are our streets, alright? And the only way that you're taking over this side of town is if you out-rock us. Okay, Grand Tough Guy in Miami is getting downloaded. Let's try another popular franchise. What if we type in Spider-Man? We got Spider Fighter, Spider Fighter 2, Amazing Rope Police, Open World Rope Hero, Super Rope Hero. So many of them have rope franchise. And Tough Guy in Miami is getting downloaded. Let's try another popular franchise. What if we type in Spider-Man? We got Spider Fighter, Spider Fighter 2, Amazing Rope Police, Open World Rope Hero, Super Rope Hero. So many of them have rope in the name, it's almost like they think people searching for a Spider-Man game might be searching like, who's the guy that shoots rope? Who's the rope hero? Oh, I love that guy that shoots rope. What was he bitten by again? game, Radioactive Cowboy. That's right, Cowboy Man, who shoots lassos out of his wrist. Okay, this is a Gorilla Hero superhero game. This game seems like it's trying to copy like a million different games at once. First off, it's a gorilla. It's like King Kong, but he's red and blue. To be like, no, he's Spider-Man. He's the rope guy. But also, it's Grand Theft Auto. But also, the bad guys are zombies. And also, the gorilla actually isn't blue and red. He's like a human being with like a chain on. Oh, but sometimes he is blue and red, and he is swinging from rope. Hello! Are you crazy to play superhero games? This superhero fighting game. Oh, time simulator real advantage. This sounds like it could be two drastically different games depending on how you play it. Superhero fighting game, you take down villains, make them a better place. Or simulator gorilla rampage game.
Ooh, another win.
Wild gorilla and fucking tear the city apart. Right, I'm downloading gorilla superhero game. Okay, this could be kind of a fun change of pace. Not so much a knockoff, but still in the violence shootout. Funky boy against bully. Funky boy practices some other martial arts to get ready against bullying. Okay, so it looks like it's a game about a kid who's getting bullied, and he learns kung fu to combat the bullying. He doesn't say like, maybe I need to turn to like authority figures in my school to help. He says, I need to learn how to kill these bullies. Oh, okay, you get to go to the tournament. What is this eagle button? Are we taking steroids? Actually, I don't know what a lot of these buttons are. Maybe there's some in for like hitting up your costume to make it look better, but then you've got like, oh, the first place button. Stand on first place. Give me the trophy. I win first place. This one looks fun. I will be downloading Funky Boy against Bully. The president. The boss has arrived. Okay, this looks fun. It's another kind of like simulator game. You can choose whether you want to be a man president or a lady president. You can make new laws, like everyone should do the chicken dance. And there they are, everybody doing the chicken dance. Did I also make a new law where everybody has to either be a guy with a beard and a green hoodie, a milkman, or a girl with a star on her shirt? Make OnlyFans illegal. Tap to slap? What the fuck? Just another one of those presidential duties, you know? Guy comes into your office, asks you to make something illegal, and you just smack the shit out of it. No, I like that. Pick a law and they will feel your wrath. These people are gonna feel my wrath, baby. I am downloading the president. Okay, this game has actually been suggested to me a few times. It's called My Horse Print, and I'm very interested to try it out. It looks like some kind of romance game, but the love interest is a horse with a person's face. I guess that's just kind of a theme of this series so far, is I have to do games on horses. And it's deeply unsettling one. Will you be my owner? There stands a horse with a handsome human face. So it is a horse. It's not like a person who got half transformed into a horse. It's just a horse with a human face. Is this a dream or a nightmare? Clearly it's a nightmare. It was there. She saw him. That handsome horse. Do you want to care? Gameplay includes items appear with time. Tap items to get points. Points are determined by energy level. These are not the things I want to know about the game. I don't care if I can tap items to get points. I want to know why there's a game about dating a horse with a human face. Oh good, cleared levels are automatically stored in the album. But what about the horse? Why does this game exist? And who the heck is this person? I want to make lots of memories. Completely different than all the other characters in this game. I guess there's only one way to find out, folks. I'm downloading My Horse Print. Alright then, we have a variety of interesting games. Let's head over to the PlayStation. Welcome to the PlayStation. This is where I play my game. It is time to play the game. First game, Grand Tough Guy Miami, baby. Let's see what this game is all about. Okay.
It takes a fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be good days and bad ones. But when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. But that'll food for full-time fans. Food for those with a fighting spirit.
Okay, what kind of interesting cityscape has this dropped? I've got my character here, the security guard, who is standing with the absolute toughest stance I've ever seen. And just when you think you're getting ready to start peacefully exploring the world, asshole. This guy calls you an asshole and squares up for absolutely no reason. I was walking away from him. I don't know what I could have possibly done to make him upset. Maybe he was expecting me to compliment his cool tough guy posture. But regardless of why, I had to figure out how to fight, which was admittedly harder than I thought it was going to be, because of the two buttons they give you to fight, only one of them works. The kick button whole beginning of this game for me was a disaster. I immediately got beaten to the brink of death by this guy, who continued to call me an asshole for the entire time he was kicking my butt. And then this guy came out of nowhere to finish the job. After this, you're directed to your very first mission, which is to help your friend hide his drugs. So you navigate through the map of Miami, which I must say, Game Guests, you really outdid yourself on the accuracy of this one. What is that? Mountain? Is it mountain? Ah, yes, those famous Miami mountains. That's the crime landscape they were talking about. Those mountains are criminal. You captured the crime landscape of Miami perfectly. From the, 2 blocks of suburban neighborhood to the perfectly square right angles of the coast. I mean, I have to say, it really made me feel like I was back in Miami, baby. Now I have a little weed buzz. Go. Stash place 1. I'm going to the next place. I'll just stash it in the ground. Ah, the life of a drug dealer. Driving around to various parks in their neighborhoods, burying weed with their bare hands. I may sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I genuinely don't know if this is how people do. So look, I don't need to tell you that this is a poorly designed game. I mean, you have eyes. You can see what the NPCs look like. The game mechanics of this game are trash. They're trying to do almost anything impossible. Riding a bike.
Another win.
Driving a car. Nothing works right in this game, and it is made so much worse by the ads. This game is full of ads. Sometimes you go into an ad while you're next to a dead body that you've just killed, and during the ad, the dead body comes back to life and starts attacking you. So you come out of an ad, and you're already almost dead, and this guy who you thought you killed is the one responsible. Also, sometimes the game just decides to teleport you in the middle of an ad. Where am I? I was not over here before the ad started, was I? Now, all this makes getting around pretty difficult, and truth be told, if I wasn't recording this video, I probably would have stopped playing this game long before I got to this point. But boy, am I glad I didn't, because if I had, I would have never discovered the joy that is the music in this game. That's right, the interesting rap music. Stop your chicken sound? You wearing chicky sound. Fucking chicken sound, man. I can relate. These are the sounds of Miami. Every time I go to Miami, I swear to God, all I hear is, "Oi, mate, you better stop making your bloody chicken sounds before you get bloody killed." But by far the most annoying detail of this game is the hospital. If you lose any amount of health in this game, the only way to get it back is by going to the hospital. Even if you get knocked out, you respawn with pretty much the amount of health you had right before you died, which is nothing. So it's really in your best interest to go to the hospital and heal yourself, because if you get knocked out a certain amount of times, you actually die, and then you lose all the progress you've made in the game so far. There's just one problem with all this. The hospital is very hard to find. Okay, so the blue star that I thought might be the hospital is actually a jet ski, it turns out. I couldn't find it. For the life of me, I could not find this place, so I spent the entire game doing every mission with basically 0 health. So anytime anybody so much as punched me one time, I just got knocked out. But you know what? Eventually, I figured out why the hospital is so hard to find. One cool feature about this game is that some buildings on the map don't appear until you zoom in more. Actually, that's a little bit inaccurate. It's not some buildings. It is just the hospital. So arguably the most important building in the entire game, to me anyways, because I had 0 health the entire time, does not exist on the map unless you're zoomed in enough. It's hidden. It's like they don't want you to find it. And you know what? I kind of think I know why they don't want you to find it, because you know what happens when you get there and you try to get healed? Is that a hospital? It is a hospital! Let's freaking go! Let's go in there. How do I get into the hospital? No. Please tell me they did not forget to add this part of the game in or something. Did they forget to program this part? What kind of sick freaks designed this game? Who are you? Where do you live? Comment it below. I just want to talk. After all this, I was able to successfully hide all the weeds and get my next mission. Let's go. Wait, what is that small episode? Did you see that? But unfortunately, after I was given the next mission, which was just the same mission, but this time with more weeds, I died and lost all my progress in the game. You were killed. Do I just go to the hospital now? Alright, time for the moment of truth. Did I lose all my progress or just some of my progress? Hey bro, I want to work in your gang. Oh my god! You need to hide drugs and stash. I lost all my progress because I didn't go to the hospital. Because there is no way to get in the hospital. And after this, I was pretty much fed up with the game. Man, fuck this game. So I went to the only place that I knew I could actually count on. Let's go! Woo! Whoa! You know what? Maybe this game's not so bad after all. I'll see you guys later. It's time to learn Kung Fu and end bullying, bitch. Kung Fu boy against bullying. Why does he look so concerned when he's punching the punching bag? He's like, is this how you punch? I don't know. I don't know, help. And of course, before you get to do anything, it gives you an ad. Whoa, what is this game, Nerdy Boy? He doesn't look that nerdy to me. Here is the Kung Fu boy against bullying's origin story. We're just at school, we're chilling, not hurting anybody, and a bully comes up to us and he's pissed that we got a better grade on a test than him, and then he just wrecks us. It's a crazy fight, dude. A dust platform. There's like a cat in there for some reason. And that's pretty much where the game leaves us, with us cleaning up the mess that our bully made. And dear Lord, what a mess it is. Okay, so it looks like on the left are things I need to do to...
These things take violence and timing. I can do both.
Digitally pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign now.
I want everybody to be surrounded by something that feels very special. And I think if I can literally get you to stop and smell the roses, what a beautiful, beautiful experience. I'm Maurice Harris, and I'm the creator of All Things Quote.
Things I need to do to help this poor kid. So I'm gonna press the locker button and I guess fix the locker. The school is gonna make the kid fix the locker? He got beat up. It's a very gruesome story so far. We're like dressing our wounds, our bloody wounds. And I just wanna know who is running this school. It seems very cruel to me that we got beat up and now we're the ones cleaning up. How is that fair? Where are the teachers? Where's the principal? Where's the janitor? I'm a little worried that halfway through the game we're gonna find out that was the principal. It's like, that's right, and I'll do it again. Stop being smarter than me. I'm supposed to be the smartest one here. We go to a kung fu place straight away. I need to take matter into my own hands. I need to learn how to fight. The first thing our sensei tells us to do, get a new outfit. He says, get out of those ugly-ass clothes, dude. No wonder you got beat up. You look like a dweeb. At this point, we need to talk about this kid's voice, because I hate it. The first time we hear people talk in this game, it's just like text-to-speech voice. It sounds like a TikTok or something.
You've got more marks in test from me, so what?
But the next time we hear him speak, he has this, like, high-pitched elf voice.
Like you.
I hate it. You know what, actually, square up, kid. That's right, I hate you too now. Yeah, I'm the bully now. I'm the Kung Fu man for bullying. My theory is that they must have just downloaded a bunch of random dialogue from some stock library somewhere and just, like, tried to make it work in different circumstances. Because sometimes he doesn't even have the same voice.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Alright, we've got our outfit customized. Now it's time to train. Training consists of this boy kicking this bag while staring deeply into our eyes. Gotta make the enemy uncomfortable. I like it. Then our sensei takes us to a deserted island where the training continues. First things first, let's eat some soup.
Much better.
Than just water? Yeah, I guess so, man. Where are my parents? I'm eating soup in the desert with a strange old man. Where are my legal guardians? I need help. I feel like I'm in constant danger in this game. There's a battleship behind me. I'm worried that's going to attack. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or it's the training, but suddenly our little kung fu boy has the voice of a man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. He's finally gone through the final stage of puberty. Kung Fu.
Breathe in, breathe out. That was really bothering me.
What was bothering you? What are you talking about? Oh, man, I was really wondering when someone was gonna come along and put a rock on my back while I planked. Thank you so much. God, that was really bothering me. Here's the messed up part. Halfway through training, our bully finds us while we're eating with the sensei, and he takes pictures of us through the window. And then in the next scene, the pictures are all over school, and we've gotten the shit beaten out of us again. This game is ruthless. I mean, really, we're trying to get ourselves out of a bad situation. He can't even cut us some slack for like a day. But our just desserts might actually be right around the corner, because right after this, the game presents us with a pretty interesting development.
Hi, George. My bully is ready for the tournament.
He's going to a tournament with me? Am I going to be fighting him in a tournament? This is going to be sick. That's right, we get to face off in a tournament against the bully that started it all. And to get ready for this tournament, we decorate?
That was really bothering me.
What am I doing right now? Why am I decorating this room? I thought I was just packing my bags for the tournament. Then it was like, and put a couch down, put on a weird hat, and some silly shoes. Alright, it's time to show this bully who's boss. It's time to use everything we've learned in a series of complicated kung fu challenges that will test our skills. Unfortunately, the game does not let us participate in this part. We just get to watch a cutscene of the two boys chopping wood with their bare hands and then getting into another fight. Fortunately, we absolutely maul this kid. We destroy him. Let's go! I guess that's what separates us from the bullies. Sure, I will beat the shit out of you so hard that you'll wish you were never born, but only for a trophy. I'll only do it in a controlled environment where people are watching it happen, and then I get a big reward and you don't. And to be fair, when I'm done, I'll clean him up. I'll pick the little leaves off of him. I'll, sedate him with this needle. Sure. I'll also stitch his chest shut. Actually, a little too graphic. I think we might have gone a little bit too hard on the poor lad, but nevertheless, I'm happy we did it. I gave myself a medal and took a picture to commemorate the occasion, and then the game informed me that it was all done.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Game done? Is that what it said? Sorry, did I just beat the game? That was it? And that's how I ended bullying. Now I'm going to become the president. Hello and welcome to the Oval Office. It's time to talk about the president. I immediately started this game by making a grave mistake. I clicked don't allow to send notifications. Maybe I should have clicked allow. They might need me for something in the middle of the day when I'm not paying attention. Like if my world is about to get nuked by aliens or something, I'll probably want to be able to be reached. But a good president never admits they were wrong, so it was time to take the oath of office. Why is the person that's in charge of, like, the oath of office, like, a train conductor? So this is mostly just a game where you pick between two options, a good option and an evil option. The only problem is the consequences of picking either option are pretty unclear. In fact, it seems like most of the time it's completely inconsequential.
Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of president.
That I will steal all public property. Screw it, dude, I'm clicking that.
Nice joke.
This guy's just like, yeah, okay, dude, good one. Can we keep doing the oath now? That was not a joke, okay? You don't think I'll do it? I already am. He looks down and his train conductor uniform is just gone. He's naked.
And I'm starting with these.
So I sign my presidential oath, I do a little dance, and that's it. I'm the president. It should be noted that this little dance is my favorite part of the game. It's actually one of the only good parts of this whole game. He just looks like he's having so much fun. It's funny, it's silly, and the president isn't the only one that gets to do it either. This lady comes into the office to give me a gift, and then she starts doing the dance. When I sign things into law that all my citizens like, they start doing the dance. How sick is that? I never wanted to be president before, but if this is what it's like, sign me up, dude. Call me Joseph Brandon. The craziest part of this game has got to be the public execution. Yeah, no, really. There are public executions. Old President Dan runs a bit of a different kind of society, I guess you could say. Say one bad word about me, and I will strike you with lightning. I will harness the power of the gods, and I will wipe you off the earth, unfortunately. One of the laws you can sign is that, like, everyone should fight, and obviously the citizens, they don't like that. And they start speaking out, and the game gives you the option to execute somebody. Isn't that insane? This game has such, like, a cute art style. I was not expecting that. I just know that after summoning this lightning and destroying this man, my little guy is at his podium just like... And the game appears to get even darker from there. Pardon death row prisoners?
I robbed a bank to pay for my daughter's hospital bill.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I was looking... for something a little more light. I think I'm gonna move on to the next game. Hey guys, it's me, your favorite superhero. Great, man. Guys, I don't want to spoil the review of Gorilla Superhero, but I really like it. Oh my god, he's getting into it, dude. Yeah, this guy seems cool as hell. And sure, I had questions. Why does he have human hair? He already has fur on the rest of his body. He's got, like, bleached blonde hair. But his dancing put me in such a great mood that I was willing to look past all that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the whole review like this. It's really hot in here. The beginning cutscene got me freaking hyped. Our gorilla is sitting on a rooftop with his unexplained panda friend when we leap into action to help defeat a bad guy that the police are fighting. And this is when I learned the true appeal of the game. The combat. Is this punching? I can't tell if I'm hitting them. What? What did I just press? Everyone turned into skeletons, dude. Whoa, dude. What the hell? Combat, I guess, is a pretty loose term for what's going on in this game. There is a punch button, sure, and it does...
Yeah, Mom. Hello.
Hi. What's it cold? My neck hurts really bad. Okay. So tomorrow, because today I'm not going anywhere. Don't go nowhere tomorrow either. But Halloween is on Monday. So tomorrow, we have to do errands for crap. But what we could do is go tomorrow and hit the Halloween stores and look for a Spider-Man costume. I did find a shirt that has the Spider-Man stuff on it. I sent you. I think it's the last one. I can see if that will be here in time, and then you can just wear sweats with it. Because I really don't like the Halloween costume because they're all really tight, and your stuff here is going to show.
That would not be good.
And I don't like that because they're all like all skin tight.
Oh, Mom.
So,
you want to know something odd that happened when I woke up? Right here was ring.
You can grab the pad out of the freezer.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did. Because my neck right here.
Yeah.
Hurts. Feel it. Go down. On my spine.
Yeah.
So all that is hurting right now, which is stressing me. Well, it's probably a stress headache. And then feel right here. Feel that?
Yeah.
That's my bone. See yours? You can't really feel because you get chunky. And you shouldn't be able to feel mine. But right here is what hurts today. And that bone is sticking out more. See? Just like that. You can feel it. So all right here hurts. You're just like, I need you to pick me up. No, I'm sick. I'm not picking you up.
Little bit of damage. But then you have this whole outer ring of powers and spells that your gorilla is somehow able to harness, and they're so powerful. Basically a one-hit kill for any enemy. It could be a normal guy, it could be a zombie, it could be this like weird purple futuristic BMX rider. Every move just...
Oh, 4 messages. Tell me if he's in. Is Logan responding?
Turns them into skeletons. No questions asked. You just push it and it's like, they're dead. They're gone. They've been dead for years. Their bodies decay. I love how this gorilla runs. Like a little gorilla, man. Is this how gorillas really run? That'd be crazy to see a gorilla running around like this in the zoo. I just got somewhere to be. Maybe they do run like that. I don't know. Can we get a video of how gorillas really run on the screen, please? Your gorilla can run, jump, smash, swing from rope, and he can even use that rope to yank people. Whoa. Can I shoot web at people? Gotta yank these fools. Yeah, I am. I'm yanking them. Get yanked. You can yank people, yank them to their death, which is quite frankly how I want to go. I don't want to die, but if I have to, make it by a monkey. Make it by a monkey yanking me with a rope. I want to be walking around my city, a beautiful crime landscape city, and I want a giant gorilla to land next to me and shoot a rope at me, and then just yank me. And then that's just it. Lights out immediately. The last thing I experience in this world is
No!
like
Lost to the Rams.
Now, you might think that having such earth-shattering powers would be a constant net positive, but to be fair, there actually were a few instances where they got in the way. I wonder if I can steal his top car. Oops, I wanted to steal a car and I accidentally destroyed the entire thing and everyone in sight. But luckily, you actually don't really need a car in this game because the gorilla is faster than the cars on his own. Kind of crazy that they even added cars into the game at all when they're completely useless. Also, even when you do get in them, the gorilla doesn't even fit. And also, the cars in this game have that shitty game mechanic where instead of like a joystick, there's just a left and right button for steering, as if that's useful at all. I think there's a reason those haven't been implemented in real cars. You're about to hit a deer and you're just like jamming the right button. No! Get out of the way! Now, unfortunately, this game does get old after a few minutes. As far as I can tell, there's no story in this game. You're basically meant to just run around and turn people into skeletons, which is fun at first, sure, but I don't know, can I turn people into other spooky things like goblins and witches? Also, the game kept coming up with this pop-up that said something like, explore the world to win achievements, and then it would send you directly into an ad, which was pretty annoying. Explore the world to win achievements. Yeah, that's what I'm doing that. If you would stop showing me these ads, it's like you're mad at me that the ads are coming out. It's like, don't watch these ads, dude. Explore the world. I'm trying. So outside of upgrading your character to the red and blue gorilla, which I did do. Yes! Yahoo! Look at the red little butt. There really is no reason to keep playing this game for more than like a half an hour. So while I will most likely never play this game again, I would like to thank you, Super Gorilla Hero. This one goes out to you, Super Gorilla Hero. Thank you for all the great times, you crazy little ape. Howdy. Yes, my friends, it is finally time to talk about My Horse Prince. Apparently, the second I downloaded this game, it decided it's actually not called My Horse Prince, it's called something else. But fear not, the game is still about a human-faced horse. I know that's why you guys are sticking around. I know what my viewers want. This game kind of flows like one of those episodes or chapters type games. First I had to name our main character. I thought I was naming the horse, so I accidentally named her Horace. And Horace explains that she recently moved to the countryside to get away from her ugly middle-aged coworkers. I poured so much of myself into my work that my only interaction with men was at the office. An office full of middle-aged salary men nobody would call attractive. What the hell? Bunch of old weirdos that literally nobody could love. Okay, so she moved to the countryside to try to find our Prince Charming of sorts. She's on the hunt for some hot guys. And then we meet this guy. This guy owns a ranch where they train racehorses. I don't know why he looks like that, and they never acknowledge it. Dude, you know Horace is pissed right now. She traveled all the way from the city to the countryside to find some hot guys, and then she meets this guy. This, I have to imagine, is the exact type of guy she was trying to get away from. I mean, sure, I don't know for a fact that they look like SpongeBob drew a middle-aged man with that magical pencil and it came to life. But look at this guy. He's not exactly a hot guy. Are you here to see some horses? Oh, yes. Well, there's one over there. Go have a closer look. And there he is.
Yeah, beat the
he has a human
Cardinals.
head? What's that? Missy, don't tell me.
Yeah.
You're seeing the horse as a man? You got real long when he said that. You're seeing the horse as a man? So it turns out that Horace is actually the only person that can see a human face on this horse, lending further credibility to my theory that this is not a human with a horse body. It is a horse with a human face, who should not be pursued romantically. That's just Danny's 2 cents. Let me guess. Your year of the horse? Yeah, I am. I've heard that weird girls born in the year of the horse sometimes see horses as attractive men. People with the ability are really something special. I don't know, man. It kind of sounds like he's trying to make it seem like a superpower, and quite frankly, I very much disagree. This is a curse. It's not some ability that you can choose to use that somehow gives you an advantage over other people. You're cursed. Every time she looks at a horse, it's some guy. She looks horses in the eyes, and they're like, hey, sorry, but if you gave me that in a game of, like, would you rather, I'm picking the other option every time. Anyways, let's talk to this hot horse some more. People with... The ability are really something special. Praise, praise. Wish I could get attracted to one of these things. I'm around them all day. Don't worship me. What's going on? Hey, is this guy bothering you? I'll stomp him into the dirt. He's just a tiny little potato man. Don't worry, I'll use my hoods and I'll kick him into the ground. From the amount of this game that I've played, which admittedly is not as much as I probably should have, I can't really tell if this is supposed to be romantic or not. And honestly, I don't know if Horace knows that either. I think she's working through some very complicated feelings. She keeps saying things like, maybe I could hook up with this guy. Oh, wait! Oh, no, he's a horse! What am I thinking? He's a horse! Oh, I've been duped again! He neighs and whinnies. I wouldn't say those are the reasons you can't date a horse, but you're on the right track. Outside of how insane the premise of this game is and how confused I am every time I talk to this horse, this game is actually pretty boring. It's mostly just like skipping through dialogue boxes and then playing these weird feeding/training games where you're either feeding him carrots or having him run on treadmills that he breaks every time he uses one, both of which drain his energy, and the only way to get his energy back is by talking, which could be interesting, but the only thing he ever wants to talk about is horse stuff. You like ranches? What do you think of carrot? I don't care about the carrot. I want to talk about hot guys. Call me crazy, but this game did not exactly draw me in and make me want to play more of it. It's kind of wild that they made a game that has such a weird premise that you can't help but want to click on it, but then they totally fumbled in the execution. How could a game about dating a man horse be so blank? So yeah, that's it for this game, and you know what? That's all the games. That is all the games I was going to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.
No, Daddy, don't eat me. No, I ain't watching out for him. No. This. The thin, deep pass.
Pacifico is for those who make a mark.
I'm watching out for that
Leaving
passing.
one.
Oh, God.
Life anchors up.
Go for one. One.
If I wrap myself down, I drive a down. There's no vape and team.
Via Google is an attractive but unintelligent or frivolous young woman.
I'm okay. I am at peace. That was insane. That can't even... Welcome back to another episode of If I Laugh, the Video Ends. Where, if I laugh, the video will end. I'm here at twitch.tv/Jimmy here with my chat going absolutely
they usually are. Join us on the Discord server, discord.gg/Jimmy here. There you can submit your videos once a week for absolutely free, and just hang out with the community. Great time. Links will be down in the description, baby. Hey, you! Yeah, I'm looking at you. If you're watching this right now and you're enjoying the videos, why aren't you subscribed? Yeah, I see it down there. It says subscribe. You're not even subscribed? That's cringe. Click that sub button right now. It's free, and I would appreciate your time. Also, if you enjoyed the videos, comment down below with which one makes you laugh. Without further ado, let's get into today's video sponsor. Woo! That's right, baby. Today's video is sponsored by Hero War. In order for the portal to open and for us to get the prizes, we need 10,000 installs in the game. If we get this portal open before October 31st, here's the prizes that we will get. 160 Amazon gift cards, 10 of which are worth $500. The winners will be drawn from those of you that click the link down in the description and download the game from here. So remember, all you gotta do to be entered is this. Download the game through my link in the description, complete a short in-game tutorial, sign up for a free game account. There, you'll get an in-game ID to be a part of the sweepstakes. And my dude, no purchase is necessary to enter or win. Once it's done, the winners of the sweepstakes will be published on HeroWarsPortal.com. Okay, these dudes are easy. Easy peasy, baby. Oh, my shield. Iron skies, baby. Gotta get me that key. Gotta get me that key. Oh, frick. Boss battle. Here's all the skills. Thanks again to Hero Wars for sponsoring this video. Download the game with the link in the description right now. And without further ado, let's get right back to the funny internet videos. Woo! I feel like these are all old-ass commercials. Oh, dude! Chat! It's Grandma Sicko Mode! Woo! Is that a bee? I hated everything about that. I actually hated everything about that, dude.
As our car is braking, listen to the sound it makes. First things first, I must say all the words of thought.
Why are they always exploding? Maybe they're invincible. Like, invincible. I'm gonna stop there.
Say, come on, your kneecap, shuffle it.
Oh! I don't know what's worse, that or getting hit by the thing on the scooter when it flips around and hits you in the ankle. That hurt. Classic. How do you even find a camera this bad? It's going crazy with it, to be fair.
Jimmy! Yeah. What?
Google via Google is an attractive but unintelligent or frivolous young woman.
I am okay. I am at peace. That was insane. That can't even be categorized as a laugh. That was just a demonic yell. That was impressive. What is going on, my dudes? Welcome back to another episode of If I Laugh,
Timothy, here.
where if I laugh, the video will end. I'm here at twitch.tv/Jimmy here with my chat going absolutely wacky on a stacky, as they usually are. Join us on the Discord server, discord.tv/Jimmy here. There you can submit your videos once a week for absolutely free, and just hang out with the community. Great time. Links will be down in the description, baby. Hey, you! Yeah, I'm looking at you. If you're watching this right now and you're enjoying the videos, why aren't you subscribed? Yeah, I see it down there. It says subscribe. You're not even subscribed? That's cringe. Click that sub button right now. It's free.
I'm not cringe because I am subscribed.
Also, if you enjoyed the videos, comment down below with which one makes you laugh. Without further ado, let's get into today's video sponsor. Woo! That's right, baby. Today's video is sponsored by Hero War. In order for the portal to open and for us to get the prizes, we need 10,000 installs in the game. If we get this portal open before October 31st, here's the prizes that we will get. 160 Amazon gift cards, 10 of which are worth $500. The winners will be drawn from those of you that click the link down in the description and download the game from here. So remember, all you gotta do to be entered is this. Download the game through my link in the description, read a short in-game tutorial, sign up for a free game account. There, you'll get an in-game ID to be a part of the sweepstakes. And my dudes, no purchase is necessary to enter or win. And once it's done, the winners of the sweepstakes will be published on HeroWarsPortal.com. Okay, these dudes are easy. Easy peasy, baby. Boss battle. Description. I feel like these old-ass commercials. Oh, dude! Chat! It's Grandma Sicko Mode! Woo!
Grandma Sicko Mode?
Is that a bee? I hated everything about that. I actually hated everything about that, dude.
Guys, our car is breaking. Listen to the sound it made. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head.
Why are they always exploding? Maybe they're invincible.
The Vinky?
Like, invincible. I'm gonna stop there. Say you bought your kneecaps, chucklehead. Oh! I don't know what's worse, that or getting hit by the thing of the scooter when it flips around and hits you in the ankles. That hurt.
Scooter.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Classic. How do you even find a camera this bad? It's going crazy with it, to be fair. That's the cheese guy. I know better.
Yeah, Fortnite balls all in your face. Fortnite balls all.
I don't understand that one.
Who makes this music and then releases it? Playlist? Yeah, I mean, that's not funny. That's not funny, Jack. Top 5 Jimmy here moans? Why? Who made... Oh! Hey, that one was pretty good. Oh my God. Oh.
Número 3. Número 2.
Dude.
Número 1.
Oh,
Okay, this one is pretty good. Okay. Oh, fuck, what just fell? Oh! Listen, I'm a talented guy. What can I say? I'm a talented guy. What do you expect, other than talent? Thank you. An absolute classic.
John, I got it. Okay. No, wait. We didn't use the power of friendship.
Damn! That was actually clean.
Is that how you get good at Rocket League? The power of friendship?
Teamwork. Are you in a wind tunnel recording this? Why is it so loud? And now I'm in a PSP? Who even owns a PSP? Who owns a PSP?
Me.
What am I gonna be in next, Shaq?
Years.
A Shrek TV? Because if I'm in a Shrek TV right now, I'm gonna say, whoa, that's crazy. Wow, it's great in here. Hey, drum Jimmy? What do you know? You know I will.
Coca-Cola, Espuma.
Bro, what was that? Actually, what was that?
Don't
That
tell
was
me which
actually
is out.
like an old-ass McDonald's commercial.
Which is out.
What were those things? Why is his finger so long? Holy sh! People be asking him for directions, and he actually accidentally points to another contact.
Mistletoe, you know the rules.
Hey, that's mistletoe. You know the rules. Gotta kiss whoever's under it.
See?
Disney? Damn! Okay!
Yeah, Disney.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. I'm ready. Brownie batter, that shit look good. That's your favorite? Yeah?
That's a good brownie. 7 out of 10. Cookie butter lava.
Cookie butter lava. What does that even mean? I could have sworn you said the other one was your
You can't
favorite.
have two favorites.
Whatever, we'll move on. I mean, he's just a kid, right? Okay, you can only have one fucking favorite.
I agree with this guy.
You can't pick all three. No. That's not how it works. Don't. You little...
Kill the kid.
Damn! He had the bravery to say what I could not. Sheesh!
Must be preparing for the concert. You're in charge here.
Someday when you find the following video description for your discretion's advice. I swear, if there's a skeleton on the screen, I'm gonna come. Let's go!
You're gonna what?
Tilapia, what is it? You told me this was a Shrek VR. I'm here to tell you it's definitely not a Shrek VR.
It looks like.
Whoa.
It was! It is! Wait, what game was he playing? What was he playing? Why was the POV below Shrek's waist? What are you playing in VR? Oh, Max. These are crazy. Dude, I don't trust birds like that. But if you're gonna order me more full force, I'm kind of about it. But I still don't trust birds like that. That's scary.
Oh, hell, doggo.
That's off to the weekend, alright? That's what happens if you take off. He looks so upset, so disappointed. I love Weasley.
Should be fine.
I'd actually have to try the old starters burrito.
I don't know how people can handle that much spice. Like, I can handle a bit of spice, but that man was going through it. And if you thought he was going through it, just imagine where his booty hole's gonna be in, like, 3 hours.
More aggressive. That's how you get to head to the workplace. Give it here.
Attention freaks. $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
I want it.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
Why is it that every time you go to someone's place and you need to take a quiet maybe you're in public in one of the stalls, and you just get the loudest of your life. Like when you're at home, it's just like nothing, no farts, just poop. And then, dude, it's a curse.
I did not want it to be like this. Are you his princess or your phone phone? You're kidding, right? Oh, he likes you.
Oh my god.
You're joking, right? You cannot be serious.
Hey, Cat, I don't mean to alarm you, but if I ever did that... Oh my god.
You're joking, right? You cannot be serious.
Oh, yo! Let's go!
But if I ever did that challenge and I end up having to call my crush, your mom's phone starts ringing. Hey, you already know what it is.
Yo, Jimmy be calling me mom. Wait, Jimmy be calling me mom.
That's the guy who ate the spicy burrito. That's his call. That's the guy who ate the spicy burrito. That's his call. Actually... I rest my case.
I take a look at this new Pepsi. So cool.
Alexa, order me the moaning Pepsi. Thank you. Anytime.
Hey bro, you new here? Welcome, brother. I'm glad you decided to join. If you need any help, you can ask any of us. Don't be afraid. We gladly help you.
Why is this so inspiring and uplifting?
Take a look at this new...
That's his car. Actually... I rest my case.
Goddamn.
I take a look at this new Pepsi. So cool.
Alexa, order me the moaning Pepsi.
Okay. Wait.
Hey bro, you new here? Welcome, brother. I'm glad you decided to join. If you need any help, you can ask any of us. Don't be afraid. We gladly help you.
Why is this so inspiring and uplifting? Anyone? Giga Chad. Hell yeah.
I can become Chad Giga. Woo! Yeah, baby.
They serve in communities across our country. This is self-defense. Always faithful. Always loyal.
I'm back with my food. Missing a running back, of course.
Kevin's dad doesn't understand boundaries. Sonic Chop House Cheeseburger. Sonic.
He doesn't care. That was an ad. There's an ad before it. Okay, so it is the new starting second guy.
I mean, Kinder Eggs kind of go crazy. You know, it's really good. Kinder Bueno. Those are good. Go crazy. You know, it's really good. Kinder Bueno. Those are good.
Holly's out. Yeah.
Play it again? Oh, okay, I will. But that's for later. That's for off stream.
Yeah.
I love how it just froze midair. That's like the optimal movement.
What?
Movement.
What the?
Hey, yo! I gotta learn that move!
Is that the new Spider-Man movie?
With that cheese. Oh, yeah, I guess we overdid it with the cheese, huh? They have to clean that up. It's their job. They literally clean the parts. It would be fun, though. Throw cheese against the wall like that.
Via Google is an attractive but unintelligent or frivolous young woman.
I'm okay. I am at peace. That can't even be categorized as a laugh. That was just this demonic yell. Kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet, though.
Like, you're not done going yet?
Ah!
The classic blunder. To the lava you go.
I bought this Buzz Lightyear for you guys. There's actually a problem with it. It's not what it seems. The batteries are dead.
Ooh, infinity.
And you'll need gas all the time. You heard that? That line is not moving. I know that one.
Could have been. The movie would have been better if it was.
Wouldn't. Shut your cowboy ass up.
What the? That's what I said. I mean, I've seen the movie many times. He did not do that. Oh, I know he did. And also, it only says a few phrases.
Hey, Slick. Got some more peanut butter. You know the drill.
Oh my God.
Oh!
I don't even know if we know. If I gave this back to you, how much? You would get $3.
That's a rip.
You have your receipt?
That item was enhanced.
My grandma ate it.
Huh? She what? Grandma, yeah, grandma.
My grandma ate it.
Huh? She what? Damn, grandma, yeah, grandma's sicko mode.
Gotta restart stream.